Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back, non-league to Premier League. It's nice to see you. Half term's done and dusted. We had a great time. I hope you all did with the babbies too. Right then, let's get into it, shall we? We are inconsiderably inconsistent, folks. It's getting really annoying. We're on track though for where we want to be. He was last with us for the two cup games where we could have won, could have gone through to semis. No, well, quarterfinals actually. That's a lie. So the Carabao Cup we lost 2-1. Obviously then we lost to Man United in the fifth round of the FA Cup. We then went away to Man City. Boom, 2-1 win. Honestly, game was very, very, very close. You see it here now if I bring up the match stats. We had the better of it, but it was very, very close. City did have a few chances which they probably should have put away, and I'm just glad that they didn't. Then you beat Man City 2-1 at home, go away to Norwich, and just can't put the ball in the back of the net. The game was very, very even. We dominated possession, very much had the same kind of chances. Nothing to be got out of the game. Complete, like they put away their chances, we didn't, and realistically, we really should have won that game. Uh, we then followed that up with a 4-1 demolition job of Burnley. That was just ridiculous. If you look at that, could and should have been more realistically. When you win 4-1, that's a good result. But when you see the stats, you think, maybe we missed a few too many chances there. Followed that up with a 2-2 draw at Fulham. Look at this. And Fulham were 2-0 up, by the way, in that. We absolutely dominated the game for long periods of time. And again, a draw there is no good to us. What is that? We then got a 1-1 draw with Leeds. They scored in the 82nd minute, dominated the entire game, and they scored off of a free kick in the 82nd minute. What can you do? With literally 65% possession, 17 shots, only 6 on target though. So wasteful sometimes at that end of the pitch. When you consider our front three as well, it's shocking. Really is shocking. Then a fantastic result for us. We were away at Liverpool and we got a 1-1 draw. Firmino scored in the 16th minute. We then equalised in the 30th minute. And honestly, that's a game that we probably should have lost. So we probably drew or lost games that we should have won, and then got a point at Anfield, who, by the way, Liverpool are top of the league and smashing things. So, fantastic. Oh, they're not top of the league anymore. Chelsea are. Oh, that's because Chelsea have just played and Liverpool haven't played yet. So we are currently down in ninth, but we've got 2 games in hand on the teams above us, and we're only on 49 points. So we are in with a reasonable shout of qualifying for the European Cup. Well, Europa League. It's not the European Cup anymore, is it? And it's the Europa League proper that we'll be going into, not into the silly Euro Cup 2. So, quite exciting times. We're only expected to finish in the top half this season. If we go into the club vision, you know, that's exactly what we're supposed to do, just a top half finish. We've gone past that. They're upset that we didn't reach the quarterfinals. We got knocked out by United in the 5th round. Come on, give us a bit of a break. If it was United from this season, we'd have probably been expected to win that game. But in fairness, United are doing decently, keeping tabs with the teams around them. So, they've got a better squad than us at the minute. But our squad is turning into something beautiful. If we can just start putting a few chances away, firmly believe that next season we'll be able to challenge for that top 4 with the right additions. We've got a lot of players leaving in the summer because there are some people who I don't want to keep. They're on 190 grand a week and it's just too much money. So we'll be losing some players, but I've got some ideas of people who I want to bring in who I've already been scouting, but we'll talk about that at the end of the season. So today I've waffled on for long enough then. Let's get into the game. We are at home to Watford, a game which is really an absolute must-win for us. But we know that Miles' Watford in this game always seem to come up with the goods when they need to, don't they? So we're going with a very, very familiar 11 then. We've got Svila at the back, Chilwell, Derby, Bowley and Aarons. We've got Henderson then just in front of the back 4, Goretzka and Gibbs-White in midfield, Sigurdsson and Nato on the wings, and Haaland up front. Without further ado, boys, let's have a go. The teams are warming up forever, apparently. Okay. So we are going to passionately say we are the favourites for a reason. We're then going to say, I've got all the faith in the world for you. And I'm sick of, I have had tunnel interviews every single match for ages. It's so annoying. Coming into this one, struggled. Our bad luck has to end. Initiative against the opponent. We are expecting a fascinating contest. Rob Holding, we're focused on our team. Morgan Gibbs White, it's always good. Play. Right then, so we start the game as Holding brings the ball forward here for Watford. Out to Sarr. Obviously, he's the danger man after what he did to Liverpool last night. Sarr plays it through to Cucho, and that is 1-0 Watford. As we were saying, Miles is Watford, 20 seconds in. Boom. Wow. I mean, a fantastic ball here from Sarr, you have to say. Sigurdsson should have done better, really. I mean, he really should have. Cucho's there and just slots it past. Svilar could have maybe done a little bit better there. Didn't rush out to meet him. And Watford here are on the attack again. Sarr plays it through to Cucho, and that's a really poor finish. We are going to demand more instantly out of the boys. 5 minutes in, we're 1-0 down, and apparently the lads are just like, no, we don't care, boss. Very, very few highlights. If we can bring this back up to the latest scores. Wow, nothing happening here whatsoever. What an enthralling episode this is going to be, folks. Come on, boys. Put you back into it. We've got a real good opportunity here for bloody European football, and you're doing this. Right, half time, some changes are going to have to be made because, yet again, the front three are not doing their bits. And this time the back four are also not performing. So all around, a piss poor performance, pardon my French. Right, aggressively, show a bit of passion. Tactics, we are going to change it round. Neto's on a yellow card, which really annoys me. Right, okay, so we just bring Richardson on for Neto. Haaland again not performing, so Madueke coming there. And can Jimenez play on that left-hand side? He can, so we'll play Jimenez there. I never ever make 3 changes at half time, but that was absolutely appalling. If you was a Wolves fan right now, you'd be screwing if you was in the stands, especially after the season that we've had. Again, another highlight for Watford here is they're just knocking the ball around beautifully at the back. Look at him, he plays the ball forward. Aarons does clear it though. Richardson all the way back to Svilar. And the dog's just come into the room. Henderson passes it forward to Goretzka. Out wide now. He's looking for Aarons. Aarons has got Richardson in front of him, but his movement's not brilliant. Spreads it out wide for Jimenez. In for Madueke, and oh, it's just over the bar. And the lads now starting to look like they're just coming together. Performance levels are improving, although Ben Chilwell's really not having a brilliant game today. I mean, we're 65 minutes in. There is not a lot happening at all. Come on, give us something to work with. Gibbs White with the free kick. It's over, and it's just there's nobody really on the end of it. Cucho brings it forward. Oh, and that's a dangerous ball. Oh, we could have intercepted there. What is the left back doing there? Why are you cutting inside? Oh my God. Should be pressing his man. Isn't. Right, okay. Tactics. Gibbs White. Henderson. Oh, no, we want it there. And we are going to much higher tempo. We're going to go with slightly more direct, not working the ball in. We're going to overlap on the left and the right, not play out of defence. We are going to counter press, highlight engagement. And yeah, I mean, we pretty much have to go for this now. This is ridiculous. Play. Very attacking. Demand more. I mean, this is not a game where even a draw really is acceptable. We should be winning this game. We've got a much better squad, you have to say. Maduke's in behind. Oh my word. And just off the inside of the post and out. I mean, that. Oh. So annoying. I mean, we haven't been at the races. Watford started very fast, and it's been a difficult one from the ball over the top. Cucho goes round Svilar, near enough. Ooh, offside anyway. Are we going to get anything out of this game? It's not looking like it. Aarons to Gibbs White. Pass is terrible. Richardson then. Goretzka. Henderson plays it. Aarons is there. Oh my word. And again. Come on, lads. No, not all the way back there. Svilar passes it out. Goretzka, Derby. Chilwell then brings the ball forward. Come on, Ben. Out wide to Jimenez. Can he beat his man? He can. Crosses to the far post and Richardson heads over. And you've got to think that's going to be the last chance of the game and probably our best chance of a point here. And when you look at the stats, it's just terrible. 10 attempts, 2 on target. We haven't dominated possession the way that we normally do here today either. And you've got to say Watford have given a very good account of themselves and we have been poor. And when that happens, boys and girls, you don't win football games. And when you don't win football games at this end of the season, it's bloody disappointing, especially when you've got that European qualification on the line. I know the Europa League isn't a Champions League. We know it's the Mickey Mouse of Europe. It's kind of like the Carabao Cup, isn't it, you know? But it still attracts players, and that gives us just that little bit of bait to say, come on, look, we're an improving side. Based on that performance, we're not bloody improving too much, are we? Oh, my word. Right, well, obviously we're going to aggressively say you are not good enough today. Our next match, by the way, just to add to it, we're away at Chelsea, look. I do believe, I know it's definitely Chelsea, fairly certain it's away. And yeah, we're at Stamford Bridge. So, right, what we'll do then, boys and girls, is we'll come back for the game at West Ham for the end of the season, see if we can squeeze into Europe. We'll do an end of season review there as well, and then Friday's episode will obviously be transfer update, letting you know who's gone, who's come in, hopefully how we're shaping up and what we're going to be going for next season. Thank you again. Really do appreciate the support. You know, you guys have been bang on. Thank you very much. If you did enjoy the video today, please don't forget to smash the like button for me. If you are new around here, we're uploading Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. That's all from me, folks. Take care.